again. Make yourself.
Living like Larry. Feeling good here. Feeling really good here. No, nothing? You're not feeling good?
Oh, I thought, dang, I thought you was going to address like, hey, how's it going, Devin?
Well, no. Usually I get like a couple words in, and this dude boobity. But you know, this man got to come through with something. You know?
See,
So,
I was trying to. I was like, let me go ahead and be a mature adult today.
Oh, you just don't got it today. You just not bringing it today. You mailing it in is what I'm hearing. So this should be this should be an easy prediction for me is what I'm hearing.
Oh no! Why would we make this easy? What would be the fun in that?
And
everybody knows. Everybody know I'm a slow burner. I'm a crock pot type of guy. You know, you put me on in the morning.
I'm sorry he said that in front of you.
He probably would say the same thing.
He didn't mean that.
I promise you he would.
It was Jim Cornette I was talking to.
I can
see.
I'm a crock pot. I can't even say. I'm a crock pot type of person.
I'm a crock pot burner. I'm a slow burner. Okay, I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this, dude. Justin says, "What's good, fam?" We also have Circle of Debate. What's good, fams? Happy SummerSlam Day. Man, happy SummerSlam Day. Devin, wake up. He said, I know you cooking slow, but you need that coffee to wake up. No, I know. You know what he needs? He needs his home phone to start ringing for him to wake up.
Don't do that. That's what. Man, knock on wood, man.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
I use every pointy part of my body. Pause.
Whoa, what you trying to say? What you mean by that?
Wait, I was talking like my elbow, my knee, pointy points, you know, like your finger, but I just didn't want that to be, you know, driven out of context.
It's too late.
I at least tried.
And we also have Justin. He says, low and slow. Get it, Devin. See, no, we not finna do this. See, Justin, I'm sorry. Can we talk, Justin? You the problem. When it comes to Devin Lee Crimes Jr., you the problem. Liv Morgan, Ivan's a problem a little bit when he's talking about Chelsea Green, because when I was on Circle of Debate, huge shout out to Circle of Debate as well. He also says, "LOL, Izzy put Devin on the spot." Devin puts himself on the spot. We put each other on the spot. We do it to ourselves. Honestly, I was on Circle of Debate on Thursday. Devin had a really busy day. Not gonna oust him. I knew it was just the same. So he couldn't bug him at all. But it was a really, really fun event. A really, really fun show. We got it to SummerSlam. It was a fun show as it usually is. Get Yo, of course, the Get Yo podcast. Just was on there as well, and Temple said he looked like unmasked Rey Mysterio, and honestly, that was the first thing I thought of when I joined the group chat and I saw him. But he cool, bro. Like, he's just such a cool dude. Like, and you can see it, bro. Like, you just see it. He's just one of those cool dudes. You know, you can automatically tell, like, he'll be in your backyard, legs crossed, beer in hand. You know, like just cool. Just a cool vibing dude. And so, honestly, it was a whole lot of fun. You know, we got into the weeds of wrestling. You know, and we got into AEW too. What? The weeds of wrestling.
It was just the way you said.
Because I said weed. This man he's so immature. This man laughing at weed. I can't believe this dude.
I'm not laughing at weed. I'm just laughing at the. You know what? Continue. All right, before I make this worse for myself.
I mean, we already. You said what?
Oh, I said I already missed out on the fun, but that's on me.
It was, man. We reviewed AEW Dynamite. Yeah, AEW Dynamite. I almost said Dynasty. Almost sweet. But we was talking about AEW Dynamite. It was just a great amount of fun with a great amount of guys, as it usually is. And so a huge shout out to Circle of Debate. They're gonna be popping off episode after episode after episode. And also huge shout out to Edgar Avila, who was Snug Wrestling, who was on the podcast last week. Funny as hell, super cool dude. We got a date with him tomorrow. I mean, obviously we're not gonna, it's not a date, we ain't like anything, but it's a date. We're actually gonna be on the Snug Wrestling podcast tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be a whole lot of fun. Edgar Avila, we was on last time with him, and he was so chill. Like, what were we talking about? We're talking about Jon Moxley and his elbows. Looked like he was giving somebody a massage. Them aggressive forearm massages, pretty much, that Jon Moxley be giving out. Snug Wrestling was a whole lot of fun. Edgar Avila, a whole lot of fun. So, got to give him a whole lot of credit. And we'll be on there tomorrow. Devin, did you see any of the? I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. Not trying to, throw you up. But did you see any of the show on Thursday with Circle of Debate?
No, I really got sick of looking at your face, so I was like, I ain't even gonna bother. But no, I did. I caught like towards the very endish. I want to say the last thing you guys were talking about. My tribal chief returning, Roman Reigns, and then you had your Brock Lesnar gonna come out and he gonna protect Paul Heyman because he was the Paul Heyman guy before anybody. So, but no, it was a good point that you made. But no, everybody's making good points, and I was just sitting there. I was like, dang it, see. I wish I could be there. Yeah. I promise next time I ain't missing out. I'm gonna be there and not be square.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Buddhist man. Buddhist man. Hold on, man. Where's that? We got a Buddhist man. Boo this man. I need the reactions. Hold on. There's not a booing reaction? Gasp, Devin. You haven't gotten rid of that. You haven't gotten rid of the phone. You haven't gotten rid of the phone. We gotta wait. Hold on. Let's give it a drum roll. Wait, no, this is not a drum roll. Give us a drum roll. God damn it! What's wrong with these freaking sound effects?
That's what you get. Karma go back.
Screw it, man. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, man.
I told you, had you not said anything, Mr. Jinx, it wouldn't have happened. It probably was you. You probably was sitting there on your phone. That bit, it sound like your phone would get.
It sounds like your phone would get. And huge shout out to Justin. All I'm gonna say is live during the kickoff show respectfully. Honestly, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was working for the WWE and I seen the lovely Rhea Ripley going down that little ramp, going with Damian Priest, her taking that slow ass time, Damian Priest gonna have to get his old ass out the way. I'm finna carry the Rhea Ripley. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna hold on, man. You gotta man. I'm gonna do that, man. Let me pick you up. You don't need to be walking down the ramp like that. Come on now, Damian Priest, have some manners, bro. Damn. He's like I would expect more from you. Damn, Gunther was right about you. Damn it. I'm gonna go down. You don't carry Rhea Ripley. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't help Rhea Ripley in that manner. You would just rather see her struggle while Damian Priest does nothing.
But you seem so bothered, though. I mean, it seems if I could take a word of CM Punk, I don't know why you taking this so personally. I mean, I can see if I don't know. I'm gonna let you slide on this one.
Let that have been Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan trip on stage. Michael Cole didn't help her.
Okay, but look, now that's different.
See.
Hold on.
You need a T-shirt. Wait. You need a T-shirt, but that different.
Because it's true. You be all, Rhea Ripley can pick up buildings. She can slam tanks upon men. Are you kidding me? What woman can stop her? This Tower of Pain. And then he go, hey, little boy, you can throw her outside and you waiting for her hit the ground. So with that logic, I'm thinking Rhea Ripley should be fine. And like Liv Morgan, I'm like, oh, so she finna slip. All right, I'll be there in the jiffy. If we going based on your logic, that's all I'm trying to say.
All I'm trying to say is that, man, you just have some disdain for Rhea Ripley.
I do not.
And I just don't know what the problem is. I'm trying to figure it out, man. I'm steady trying to find the motive. Why do what you do?
You gonna turn this on?
Justice says, "Nah, I'm laughing too." No, I'm telling you, man. Devin also still in the undisclosed location as well. Justice says, "Bro, I would do the macho carrying Elizabeth on his shoulder with Liv. No cap whatsoever." Honestly, man. Honestly, if I'm Dominic Mysterio, I don't know what I do in this situation, man.
I think I might quiet. I think I'm gonna go home, close the door, and lock the door.
Because think about it, bro. Like, think about it. Well, first off, hold on. I'm sorry. It's been 11 minutes. Hello, all, and welcome to the Heel Turn Podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah Jackson Jr. Devin Lee Crimes alongside me. Devin Lee Crimes, how you doing today?
Apart from me being Devin Lee Crimes Jr., I definitely feel like somehow this is 100% my fault. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the accountability now because I know others will not. I am doing quite fantastic. If I can have some food by the time SummerSlam comes on, I'll be even better. So with that being said, I hand it back over to you. See, I'm being polite today, you know, very mature, very stern and straightforward. You know, you wouldn't expect less, but nobody would.
No, I definitely would. I definitely would expect less. I would 100% expect less. It's off the rip.
This man messed up my whole babyface promo, man.
But before we get to the predictions, we kind of predicted this, right? We weren't the only ones. I'm not gonna say we were the only ones that had this kind of prediction or had this thought about this person, but Britt Baker has been suspended from AEW. And I believe it's for a week as well, as I pull it up here. Now, honestly, there was a couple definitely a couple of articles of a lot of people saying that Britt Baker came out just talking about her absence, talking about why she was gone for such a period of time. And then you saw the Adam Cole rumors come out of nowhere. You know, Adam Cole's moving out of Florida and he's doing it by himself. And it's like, bro, what? You know, Britt Baker's still there. What's happening here? What's going on? You know, so it's crazy. And you're seeing her post pictures, you know, life's a beach on social media and all that. But of course, it was this situation between her and it was this what did I do?
No, it's not you. It's a combination of you and my sinuses. I will.
Oh, I thought you were just, because usually you just be like, you said Britt Baker. I'm like, okay, well, what did that have to do with anything? But no, I didn't know.
Okay, that was a part of it too. But
I think that was a part of it too.
I'm in shush mode.
So it says Britt Baker's appearance in the upcoming AEW All In is at stake with the former WWE champion's recent suspension by the promotion. As reported by Fightful Select, the suspension stemmed from a backstage kerfuffle involving Britt Baker and fellow AEW star MJF and his girlfriend Alicia during the July 17th episode of AEW Dynamite. Dave Meltzer from the Wrestling Observer newsletter, you know, the Glizzy Gobbler of AEW, has recently reported that Britt Baker was suspended for either 1 or 2 weeks and fined by the company's disciplinary committee. Oh, damn, Bryan Danielson was a plan, man. Bryan Danielson was a plan. It says the incident stands on one's word against another with various conflicting reports. Baker, however, does not seem too phased on the matter as he's recently posted. She's posting bikini pictures saying life's a beach, yada yada yada. So as I continue to go on, not a whole lot of details about the argument was made public, but Meltzer reported that it was in the women's locker room where Alicia heard Baker make comments about her and MJF. This led to a heated conversation between Baker and MJF, which was also reported that the latter apparently punched the wall backstage in a blind fury. Britt Baker, you. Oh, he didn't do that, but this is an unofficial. God damn it, baby! Fucking, just like punching the wall. But an official HR investigation has soon taken off, which ultimately led to Baker's suspension. This is the last paragraph here that I'm going to read. Further details emerge after the incident where Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select has added that Baker was exercising frustration about MJF in the locker room, which was overheard by Alicia. When this reached the ears of MJF, he apparently stormed in to confront the issue himself. Wait, Steve stormed into the women's locker room? A controversial move that raised eyebrows. Since it was just Baker who received the suspension and not MJF, many have questioned the decision by AEW, citing unfair treatment. Devin, your thoughts on number one, not Tony Khan name not even being mentioned on this shit. Honestly, you thought about that? I never once mentioned Tony Khan's name. The disciplinary committee. You know what I'm saying? What a bitch, bro. But anyway, okay, I'm done. But just thinking about that situation, you don't hear Tony Khan's name. You hear a discipline committee. You're hearing all this. Your thoughts on this whole situation?
I am not surprised whatsoever because they probably did go to Tony. Hey, what should we do? I don't know. What do you want me to do? I know I'm the boss, but like, what do you want me to do? I'm not gonna say anything. You're gonna hate me. I need my friends. But all jokes aside, I mean the jokes write themselves. But I definitely do think that it's ridiculous that every type of decision such as these they gotta go to the disciplinary committee. Like he afraid to stand on business if he gonna tell somebody, hey, I ain't allowing that. Go home and get out my face. I don't know what do you think they're gonna do. Meet him in the parking lot? Because if they do, just say you were scared for your life like you did with CM Punk, and you'll be fine. So, with Britt Baker, for one, if you know MJF's, I'm sorry, can you she's his wife or
I think it's a girl. I think it's
girlfriend. Okay, I didn't mean to jump too far for them. I'm sorry, his girlfriend. But all right, if you know his girlfriend is like in near ear proximity, why are you talking stuff? Do you think she gonna go in there and just be? I ain't gonna tell her what she said. The whole thing messy to begin with, because it's like, for one, why? I mean, I get it. People do voice their frustrations at work. I truly do get it. But I ain't finna talk about somebody and they right there unless I'm gonna tell it to their face and we can settle it right there. But no, it was the same thing with the Thunder Rosa stuff, and you seen it on plain TV with that AEW All Access. They on television being filmed with high definition cameras. Well, I don't understand why she gets to stay and have the championship. When I broke my pinky, I still wrestled. And that's in front of everybody. Everybody and their mama can see that. So if you just imagine that they put that on television, I just know they're back to just making mess all day. And for him to come in there, for one, inappropriate. Two, to be about to punch the wall, it's like, dang, what did she say? I'm just, to make you feel like that enraged that you got to punch a wall. She must have said something crazy. So I don't know. It's messy all around. It sounds like I'm talking about some middle schoolers or something. And I could have sworn they were adults in a company. I could have sworn they was getting paid to come to work.
Once a week. Literally once a week.
Once a week.
Justin says, Britt proved the way I've seen her for some time now has been justified. She likes to stir the pot. Thing is, even MJF shouldn't have been off the hook either. He didn't handle it very well either. Look, bro, that's 100% truth. MJF handled this poorly as well. I agree with you. When if I'm Tony Khan, I'm be like, look, bro, is CM Punk right? Is CM Punk right? Was he sick of working with children? Because that's what it seems like. Like, it seems like we're working with children. Like, MJF, bro, you're a grown man, bro. Oh, you're talking shit about me. Let me storm into the locker room and tell this whore. Bro, come on now. Not only are you a grown man, you're a champion. Like, you shouldn't be that mad because somebody's talking stuff. I don't care what they saying about you. I don't give a damn. And I don't care if Alicia just walked up to him. Oh my God, JF, they said this about me and they said this about you. Okay. They said that. Okay. Are you gonna swing? Tony Khan already said you ain't gonna get fired. We gonna fight here all the time. Ain't nobody gonna get fired. He might get scared for his life a little bit, but he'll be fine. Like, that's it. We just gonna have to play it. So for the fact that MJF came in there to, like I said, bro, you're a grown man. That's just something you shouldn't be mad over. And Britt Baker isn't even somebody you was dealing with. I can see if this is like a baby mama situation where, anything that's said can kind of be a gut punch, You got a small penis, like anything can say, like it's just straight up disrespectful. You're not now Britt Baker out in the locker room saying that, then then maybe but like Honestly, yeah, and then look at what Justice said. AEW has basically proven AEW has basically proven Punk correct that he was working with children, and yeah, they're proving that day by day. But Devin, there's more. There is more because, of course, the Baker MJF controversy wasn't the only thing that came out as well. So it says, damn it, according to the rumor currently swirling around, DMD behaved improperly with Will Washington and refused to follow his creative instructions. This allegedly led to Will filing an HR complaint against Britt Baker. Sean Ross Sapp took it upon himself to falsify this rumor. He logged on to clarify that Will didn't file a complaint against Britt Baker. No such thing has happened. He added that this rumor was a made-up situation, a way to slander AEW and Will Washington and Britt Baker. So that's not true. But as we mentioned before, we're seeing it on the TV shows. Hell, we saw it when Thunder Rosa was here. You know, that's the number one name that gets brought up. You know, Lufisto? Is that name Lufisto? The lady that came out, and she even came out and retweeted. You know, she retweeted what MJF said. You know, and reposted his comments, which is valid. You know, Britt Baker has always been a problem. She's always been a cancer, and you know, that's just something that we already knew from the get go. She's kind of what I felt Sasha Banks was, you know, in WWE. You know, I just felt like Sasha Banks, except like Sasha Banks wasn't, you know, burying people. You know, Sasha Banks was just like, that's not gonna work for me, brother. You know, like I'm Sasha Banks, that's not gonna, you know, that's not gonna fly. You know, and yeah, that's not gonna work for me, brother. You're not gonna do this to me, brother. You know, it's like
I don't know. I
won't work. I won't work. I just don't understand why Britt Baker even has this attitude to begin with, because you're a star in AEW. Like, that's dope. If WWE even gives you a phone call, you think you're gonna skip your way to the main roster? Like, I'm sorry, that ain't happening. Like, you know, at least I don't think it's happening. Some other people, some guys might think, but man, Britt Baker's matches are a botch fest, so I don't give a, you know, I don't care. I just don't know why she has this attitude when you look at it. She's just middle of the pack when it comes to the top wrestlers of all, you know, of the, just in the world so far. It's embarrassing, and she's embarrassing AEW.
AEW embarrassing themselves.
Well, yeah. So they kind of addressing it.
Because even like with the Thunder Rosa situation, they was getting on her about something that wasn't even in her control. It ain't her fault. Tony wouldn't just, you know, vacate the belt when she got hurt, or when they got the understanding of how long she would be out. That was on him. But yeah, they go on TV. Well, why she holding on to the belt? Why you on TV talking about something she ain't got control over? And with Tony, as a whoever you is, why you letting it happen? So it's, man, every day it's Tony Khan's fault. You know, when my phone rang, that was Tony Khan's fault. That probably was him. I probably got the wrong culprit. It's not you. It's Tony Khan. If you go out to your car and your tire flat, just blame Tony Khan, because he probably did it.
Nah, Tony Khan, he just doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't take any responsibility. He's scared of responsibility. That's why he's giving it to this disciplinary committee. Yeah, for them to not do anything with MJF kind of just already proves AEW's point, you know, of where they value their talent. And Britt Baker and Justin, please, I'm gonna make this comment based off what you said here. He says, see, that's why I don't like Britt. She basically thinks her shit doesn't stink, and it's terrible mentally. It's terrible mentality, excuse me. And Justin, Britt Baker is like inching along the lines of Tessa Blanchard levels. You know, and now I'm not talking about racism. You know, I'm not talking about just her being like a racist and, you know, just straight up, you know, well, I am just being a straight up bitch. Like, I mean, that's what it is. Like, she's being a jerk, man. She's being a jerk. She's being an asshole. We've been seeing it for years. When, like I said, you go to WWE, like, man, you're going straight to NXT and you're jobbing out to Roxanne Perez. Be happy with it. You know, like it is what it is. So that's Lola, exactly. You getting kicked in the face by Lola Vice, and she gonna twerk over your face. I'm sorry, is what it is. Like, that's just something you're gonna have to live with. You can stay there, be nice to people, do your little DMD. You're over, so you might as well just be nicer, man. I feel like because everybody talks about, like, think about it, like everybody talks about how nice of a guy Adam Cole is. I never once hear anybody talk highly of Britt Baker. I never knew how this relationship was going. Granted, I don't know these guys, but damn it, when you see the writing on the wall and stuff, and that's the thing, they can easily, and I'm talking like Britt Baker and Adam Cole, they can retweet this right now, and that's the thing about personalities or whatever you call themselves. Like, you guys talk this, but you guys don't know what's going on, and we could be genuine people, which is true. You just don't portray yourself like one. I'm talking Britt Baker, you know. So that's just your closing thoughts.
My closing thoughts probably will be repeated another time. That AEW is a mess. I feel like we're talking about high school drama, and I could have sworn these were adults. And yeah.
I mean, I'll take that. And yeah, honestly, looking at it, I'm saying, no, I was just like, and yeah.
I mean, he made it sound like I handed him a bad paper. Like, I guess I accept this, man.
He just
points you gonna get.
He just landed it all dry, and yeah. Back to you guys. It pretty much is Tessa. Tessa had the same attitude just because she's part of a legendary wrestling family. Yeah, exactly. And Britt Baker's like that because she got over pretty quickly in AEW. She started, and you seen she was over. She was and is entertaining until after a while you started seeing the same old shtick. And I feel like that's the problem with AEW. With WWE, we can see guys revamp. We can see guys, switch their personas. In AEW, we do see like the big guys, Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, but they're still like another version of themselves. Like, nothing else really changes, about them. I can go back to a time where Randy Orton wasn't doing that spike DDT and he was doing nothing but cross bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could go back to a time where wrestlers had different personas, but with the exception of John Cena, who's the GOAT just by being who he is. Shout out to John Cena. But like, stuff like that. Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns is like, hey man, I'm the head of the table. I'm gonna add a guillotine because I want bad guys to go to sleep. I was gonna use another word. I want bad guys to go to sleep. So it's just like, I just don't see anybody, revamping or changing, and Britt Baker's just not one of them. So it just bothers me. Britt Baker's annoying, and Mercedes Moné is annoying. I do wish her the best. I'm not gonna make fun of her, for a divorce because that stuff's serious. This is real life. People. So I do wish her good with well wishes. I don't know what to. I just wish her well wishes. I just hope everything good. That's all it is. Her and her husband as well, because that stuff's tough. But she got no rhythm. You seen that video? Her doing that Glorilla dance, man. She ain't got Mercedes Moné, man. I'm sorry. CE.
I could barely do it, so. Granted, you ain't gonna see me out there.
CEO. She's dancing. CEO. She's just doing it whenever just all off beat and stuff. Britt Baker.
Even that's getting old.
You said what? Yeah, even it's getting old. It is getting old. Justin also said Britt's attitude was one of the main reasons I wasn't excited for her and Mercedes. And now knowing Mercedes has creative control just makes the possible situation after the match very disastrous. Oh my! I couldn't imagine. I know exactly what's gonna happen, Devin. I know exactly what's gonna happen. We gotta go back to Liv Morgan versus Natalya. That's exactly.
Come on now. I gotta bring Liv Morgan in.
2, 3. Britt Baker finna get up. Screw you! I'll never clean your teeth ever. And just walks away. I hope you get gingivitis.
I ain't got nothing to say to this, man. See, for one, that was a house show. Who knows what could have happened? Somebody might have passed gas for all we know. I don't know.
I just
hate that you had to
your teeth.
Oh, that's a bad mix right there.
Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Yeah. No, I can't stand them. They get on my last nerves. I'm sorry.
I know I am too, cause yeah, I don't know. How do people get to these points? You got somebody that got creative control, then you got somebody who at one point was supposedly uh against creative control, but who knows? We don't know. All we know is stuff ain't. It's gonna be like an engine running low on oil.
I I love Willow Nightingale.
Like,
It's like
like
I love Willow
snicker at my
Nightingale.
joke.
I love Athena. Like I love uh Anna Jay could use some work. Anna Jay could be in, NXT somewhere.
I miss Jamie
But
Hayter.
I miss Jamie Hayter for sure. Who's that other lady? I'm thinking of another. Deanna Purrazzo, that amazing lady that we see on Rampage. But I guess I don't see her, so I get I'm lying saying that we see her on Rampage. Y'all see her on Rampage. I don't. But uh, where I'm getting at is this women's division. For as much talent as it has, it's impossible to take it serious. Like it's impossible to believe in it. It's impossible to give it the proper respect that it deserves. And I'm not trying to shit on. Well, I guess I am trying to shit on it because it's not entertaining anymore. It's bull. They're feeding us crap. I love Chris Statlander. I love Willow Nightingale. That's the best that we're gonna get. But honestly, other than that, the only people that are getting the most TV time. Tony Storm and Mariah May. I forgot about them too. They're doing amazing work. But once that's over, I think that's about it for Tony Storm. I feel like there's nothing much for her to do. I think Mariah May needs to actually win in Wembley. But honestly, we'll have our predictions for that a little bit later. But yeah, I'm just disgusted, man. I'm just disgusted with this women's division in AEW. And for as much talent as it has, they don't give it the proper respect, and neither does some of the women that's there. So that's just me. That's just how I feel.
That's just how I feel. Nah, I couldn't put it no better myself because that's the thing. I always sit up here and say first, where's the screen time? You got 3 shows, and I mean, granted, right, they could be on Rampage, but that's the problem. It's like that position is kind of terrible because it's like you probably could be building something. That's like you filming the greatest movie ever in your basement. Like that's cool, but you in the basement. Bring it to the front yard.
That's cool, but you in the basement. You bum. Get up out the basement.
No,
It's like
see, basement ain't gotta be attached to bum, but I mean it's bottom of the barrel, bottom of the house.
Bum. You sounded like a bum. That sounds like a bum. The situation.
I was trying to put a positive twist on. I was trying to give hope to whoever.
I was trying to get hope to somebody out there.
He bum. Get out of here. Move.
And Devin was like, bro, you could be anything. You could live on the street if you want to. I promise you it's not that bad.
We know how you be at them gas stations.
Man, this lady tried to disrespect me at a gas station back when I was, a sophomore in college. And I just wasn't having it, man. And then this police officer said he was going to get me for, disturbing the peace. And it's like, bro, all I said was mind your business, bitch. Like, that's all it was, disturbing the peace. Like, bro, that was stupid.
He said he did that deal, mind your business, lady.
And then he, I'm like, what, bro? What's my wiener, bro? And like, it ain't that deep. Disturbing the peace. Like, just idiotic, man. Just idiotic. Devin, fake or not?
That's definitely fake. I've seen better Photoshop in Justice League. Stop playing. But I mean, it looks ridiculous, but I'm pretty sure it's real. It's just ridiculous because of the look on his face. What are you doing here? I thought I locked the door.
Yeah, this is so. Like, honestly, we talked about this.
Nobody's supposed to be here.
we were talking about this on Circle of Debate, and honestly, yeah, it does look like somebody. If somebody were to take this, you would immediately believe they were fired. If somebody were to, sneakily took this and it got leaked. But yeah, even then, like I think Tony Khan would just be, hey, I need you to delete that shit because I'm not gonna stand for that fucking bullshit. Okay, please,
I'm not
delete that
gonna
shit.
take this.
I promise you, if you post that, I'll be scared for my fucking life, and then I'm gonna have to sue you. You're not gonna get anything out of Tony Khan, man. This Tony Khan and Shane picture does to me it looks staged. Like to me, it definitely looks staged. But honestly, they're meeting up for a reason. Devin, are you worried about AEW and the Shane McMahon collab? Not like an OnlyFans, but like just a collab.
Hey man, that's gonna be their next show. It's gonna be streaming on OnlyFans. That's crazy. I don't. I mean, I put it like this. I'll be the advocate for this. I might have said it. Passed by that.
The African? That? You're gonna be the African for this?
I was trying to say the advocate. I can't. Man, I ain't Paul Heyman. So there we go.
Advocate.
Yeah, thank you. It's a Saturday afternoon. So, but how could I be like this? What could hurt? What could hurt though? And I understand it may be some people that feel like, oh, they don't want to, McMahon having any hands on AEW whatsoever. But I mean, at the end of the day, if he probably got some good ideas, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he do, because then again, he was a part of that 2022 Royal Rumble that I'm gonna act like never happened. I called Will Smith and he did that Men in Black thing to me. Pause. But I don't see how it could hurt, because I mean, to Tony, he probably like, yeah, I got his son, working with me. Take that, Vince. I told you I'm not gonna sit here and take this, I'd say what could hurt. Just don't do a 2022 Royal Rumble and watch it on the Leapfrog.
Would you put him on TV?
Yeah. Because, I mean, that would be, that's clicks right there. Just, Shane McMahon and AEW. It's going to be somebody that's knowing of the McMahon name and go like, huh? What he doing over there? What's this AEW? No, just kidding. They won't say all that. But it'll draw in some type of attention.
We were talking about this being the biggest problem. He goes out there, hey, welcome to AEW, yada, do appreciate you guys. And then MJF walks out, hey, how's your dad? How's your father doing? Your father, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, do you really want Shane McMahon to go out there and embarrass his father like that, going out there and pretty much exposing? Because you already see a Punk kind of already being an asshole with it.
I mean, it ain't like he could run away from it. Like, well, that's not my dad. My dad wasn't associated with WWE. What are you talking about? MJF. But I look, it's a weird situation there, because I mean, Shane McMahon, we know his history with WWE, obviously, in terms of his family and the things he's done in the ring there. But in 2024, in terms of wrestling, what we've seen in the past 2 years, it would not shock me whatsoever if I just walk up to a random Dynamite and they got Shane McMahon walking down to whatever music they choose to give him, and all bets are off from there. I'm just saying, go ahead and go for it, because I mean, what could hurt at the end of the day? It's not like they're not afraid of hurting themselves whatsoever. I don't mean it like that. I'm just talking about in terms of the business.
It's just the example. Terrible. It's just the example I think of is like, Drake's son, Adonis, working at fucking Kendrick Lamar's man, dang. What's Kendrick Lamar's group? TDE? Oh, it used to be TDE. He don't go there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know what's the new name.
But say Drake's son Adonis signs with Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar's like, all right, bro, we're gonna go on tour, but every opening track is not like us, and you gotta perform it. Like, what? You want me to go up there and say like that, a pedophile, and you working there?
Man, look, it's a lot of messy hands and stuff that's all over this when you think about it. Because if you look at it, if Tony Khan is the WWE, they're the, what do you call them? What was that name? When he called him that creepy guy, I forgot his name right now.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, when he called him that, and now you talking to Shane McMahon, how did that conversation go? Like, if that was ever probably referenced in their meeting or whatever photo op they had. I mean, it's a lot of wonky stuff, but at the end of the day, it's wrestling, which People can talk about you for 2 decades, and next thing you know, y'all shaking hands. Look at CM Punk and Triple H. I don't know.
I don't know.
My hands are tied here.
Circle of debate. The issue is there is not control in the insane asylum. Tony Khan needs to have a warden to control it, and he's more creative for the women's roster, and they're stacked with insane talent. See, that's facts. Stacked with insane talent, and he has no idea how to handle them. He has no idea what to do with them. I feel like Britt Baker was the most over, with the exception of Tony Storm in recent time. But before Tony Storm, I think Britt Baker, she was on a whirlwind. Like, she was on at least a 2-year hot period, like a 2-year streak. And then, kind of just vanished when the world needed her most. So, well, I feel like her character got exposed, actually. I feel like that was actually her true colors showed. And that's what we got out of it. Justice says, that picture looks 1,000% planned. That expression Tony is making looks like he just threw it on to look surprised. That's facts. He also says, in all honesty, I feel like Shane can help AEW just keep him off screen and out of the ring. Part of me... Oh, we'll go, yeah?
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. I didn't know he had a... I'm sorry. I didn't want to answer the boss, the Redeemer, please. No, please.
Yeah, I was like, I'll blow through it. He says, Justin says, part of me also feels like Shane could be an undercover op to infiltrate AEW. Talk about wild times if this was legit. And he says, PG Lang is the label K-Dot is under now. Appreciate it. Look at that, man.
Yeah, that's why we call him the boss, the Redeemer. They probably got names for him over there. He probably know Kendrick. He probably was in that Not Like Us video. Man, I'm telling you. Justin.
Yeah. I can see Justin here. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. He's like, Kurt walking. I love that. And then also, Heel says Shane will have a great debut, but his hype will fizzle out. I don't know. I got it with a Justin here. As much as I would love to put him on TV, I just don't want him interacting with nobody.
But see, my thing is, if you was gonna be low key about it in terms of him being just a behind the scenes person, why take that picture?
Well, if he's gonna be, what if he's a part of it just off screen? What if he's just, here trying to shake stuff up himself? Give me this part of your organization, not booking. Y'all got to take care of booking, but let me handle advertising. Let me help revenue. Let me help. Let's work on something.
I guess the picture and just Tony Khan's expression just to me just screams so much of like, oh, look at this. Where it's just, if he gonna help y'all, then I'm cool with that. I don't need to know how he helping you. I just want to see the results. And then you can say, oh, Shane McMahon was working with us on that. I'm not saying don't say if it turned out to be crappy, don't say nothing. But I don't know. Their agendas be going left and right to me. They be running with their shoe tied together. So
you can't have Shane McMahon on TV and then randomly just come out of nowhere and have whoever he's going up against never mention Vince McMahon. Because if he does, that's bull. That's just so unrealistic. So I just don't have any confidence in it. I do see it working. If Shane McMahon is going to stay on TV and he want to work on the brighter side of AEW, then sure, say no more. But on the other side, nah, I'm just not feeling it. Like Justin says, yo, if I knew K-Dot, it would truly be game over. I'm telling you, man. I think Justin knows him a little bit. Or Justin probably.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. Justin.
He probably smoked with J. Cole.
See?
I'm telling you, man. Justice like that, man. He rolled crocodile tears.
That whatever you just slammed made that perfect. Like book in like.
It's like he wrote crocodile tears. Devin.
Insane.
All right, it's time to get into it. Because of course we got to watch SummerSlam tomorrow. Tomorrow is tonight, idiot. We got to watch SummerSlam tonight. It's literally coming on in about 5 hours. I'm probably gonna go on Twitch. I'm probably gonna Twitch it. I'll probably be on. I'll be on Twitch. It'll be viewing me. You'll see me, but I'll be
like this.
I'll be watching SummerSlam. I'll be watching SummerSlam, beating the brakes off Devin. Giving Devin the wizard. The wizard Kelly work.
Maybe. You know what? That's why they couldn't even see his head because he was so tall.
Exactly, he was tall, man.
You know how many buildings he probably couldn't get into? You know how many bathrooms he probably couldn't use?
You know, it's crazy. They showed him dunking and they still cut his head off. Like, how does that work? Yeah, it's not like you can't be tall enough for a camera shot.
That's just like throwing something in the garbage can. The garbage can ain't gonna see your head.
So what was everybody else seeing?
Like somebody throwing something in the garbage can.
No, what do they see when they look up? What do they see his head? What is his head?
It's just darkness because he way up in there. Space is dark. Ain't no light up there when the sun ain't around.
So what you're telling me is that this dude is part giraffe.
As best as I can.
This dude is part giraffe. This dude is he just got a long neck. That's all it is. That's what I'm hearing. This dude just got the longest neck imaginable. Pause.
Wheeler Yuta.
That's the Iron Neck. He got the strongest neck in the world. Yeah.
All this neck talk, man.
All this neck talk. He look at Devin. Oh, it's getting me hot. And all this neck talk.
You know what? We probably should get on to the slam of the summer.
The slam of the summer.
The
slam of the summer, man. We got to get into SummerSlam here. Now, we got to get into the match that everybody's going to obviously care about the most. And I'm reading my icons in. Drew McIntyre taking on CM Punk with special guest Seth Rollins to ruin this whole match pretty much. Not a fan of this. Like I've mentioned this before. This is the wrong match to have a special guest referee. As you know, you have Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley that's there right here. You know, I just think that's just foolish. But whatever, you know, that's just me. I ain't gonna complain no more. Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk, Seth Rollins special guest referee. Devin, who do you got?
As much as I look forward to a second match after this, I'm going with CM Punk defeating Drew McIntyre because Drew McIntyre got his whole family on his wrist in that bracelet, and I'm just throwing. That was the last thing I seen before they had the little intense face off. So I got CM Punk making Drew McIntyre go to sleep, get the milk in the blanket.
Yeah, I got CM Punk mainly because I feel like. I got CM Punk because I feel like mainly because when you see Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, I don't think there's enough animosity there yet, and I feel like they're gonna go into a triple threat match pretty soon.
I ain't even factor him in.
Yeah, I feel like Seth Rollins is still gonna take a part of this. You know, as both guys, it's pretty much a 2-on-1. They both hate each other. They both hate CM Punk. So I feel like at some point in time, they're going to have a disagreement. CM Punk's going to have to take advantage of that. Then we're going to get a triple threat match. I just feel like there's not enough animosity on that Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins side. So give me CM Punk for the win. I don't mind that at all. We also have the United States Championship match. Logan Paul taking on LA Knight. Devin, who you got?
Yeah, I got LA Knight because I know they in Logan Paul hometown, but ain't none of that going to matter. I hope they do that Vince McMahon stuff to him. Like when people was in their hometown and he make them lose just because they was there, do that. Because LA Knight should be walking around with that United States Championship because we don't even see Logan Paul. I want a champion that I can see every Friday. You know, I'm sick of these part-time champions that think they can show up when they feel like it. I hated it when Brock Lesnar did it, and I hate it now. You know, the only exception I got is for Roman Reigns because he was already a full-time person for almost 10 years anyway, so I think it was earned. And it made his main event matches more prestigious in the result, and he had the bloodline to fill in for his presence as the story went on. Now I give the floor to you.
How did you just contradict yourself in one sentence? Contradiction.
No, I didn't.
Hold
on. I drove down the street and I told you where I was going, and then I told you I was looking around.
I hate these part-time champions. The only reason that I give it to Roman Reigns is because his hair, and because of the way he looked, the way he walked, the way he talked.
See,
the way
I ain't
he
even
dressed.
say all this.
Whoa! It was coming towards it. It was going towards it. It was going towards it. This man had a soliloquy.
They made breaks for a reason. But no, I'm sick of Logan Paul as United States champion because I forget we even have a United States championship. I be thinking it's vacated, gone, you know, and the prime bottles be there more than he do. And he supposed to be champion. They might as well put the championship on the prime box thing, whatever they got.
I can't listen to this no more. I can listen to this no more. We sat here for a year and a half and argued about Roman Reigns. And this dude here wants to say the same thing, to have the same exact problem with Logan Paul that everybody else had with Roman Reigns, and yet now he don't see it till just now. Till Logan Paul. Is Logan Paul your AEW? Is that what it is? Is Logan Paul your AEW?
Logan Paul is not my AEW. AEW has a special place in my hatred. So my thing with Logan Paul, while I rub off the headband line, his first match, was it not in 2022 at WrestleMania 38?
Who?
He was Logan Paul. Wasn't he in a tag team with The Miz against Rey Mysterio and Dominic? WrestleMania 30?
Yeah, I believe so. I remember they were in a tag team match, but yeah, I forgot who their opponents was.
So bang, that's 2022, and the current year is 2024, and he's only had. We can count how many matches he had on our hands and toes. And you mean to tell me at this point he can be the United States champion, you know, a respected mid-card championship that could mean something, that could probably propel somebody somewhere, a LA Knight, maybe a Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, anybody, man, could have that thing. But Logan Paul, I'm going to be like Soulja Boy. Logan Paul, the one who don't come to work every week. I mean, but he out there playing Tetris. And you know, like, but he's supposed to be United States champion. I would have preferred Rey Mysterio could have held that thing and been the longest reigning United States champion if that was gonna be the case. I don't get it. I mean, that's like Bad Bunny coming in winning the IC belt from Gunther and just before WrestleMania and him holding it and not showing up. Come on, do you not see the difference in that? You make it seem like Roman went on this whole tribal chief reign where he like debuted as the tribal chief in 2020, won that Universal Championship at Payback, and just never lost. It never showed up to work. I can see the outrage to that. I'd be in the street with you, but that's different. That's why I'm
no.
How is it not?
Devin,
okay,
I'm gonna call you Devin.
Get your crayons and markers and Sharpies, and I want you to draw this out plainly for me how this is different, because I see. I mean how this isn't different.
I'm gonna call you Devin the Flip Flopper Crimes. That's gonna be the name. Devin the Flip Flopper. That's what it's gonna be called at this point. Because there is no way. Well, I don't know. There's a text in here that's important, but I gotta get to the first ones real fast. No, Justice says, feels like Punk has had the upper hand for most of this build, so it feels like Drew needs to win this one. Ooh, tough. I mean, Heel says Seth will come out in a silk referee shirt. Hey, I don't want to blame him at all, because you know the fashion's all over the place. Justice says Logan's reign has been both very lackluster and worked at making his U.S. title feel bigger, but it's time for LA Knight to get that belt. Yeah. And also, sorry, Devin, but I'm on Izzy on that one. We can't talk about Logan not defending the title and completely overlook Roman doing the same. And Hill says, who counts on the toes? I can't.
Well, my point being is, I'm saying we can count. It ain't over 10 matches he done had, is it? He had the match at WrestleMania. Then he had a match at SummerSlam against Pat McAfee. All right, nothing else until WrestleMania 39 against Seth Rollins. Lost. And then nothing until SummerSlam when he beat your favorite Ricochet. You know, how'd you feel about that?
Well, I felt the same way I felt when I saw Roman Reigns every once in a while come through and beat up my favorite wrestler. Yeah,
but Roman still had a presence of the bloodline with him. Well, we don't see Logan Paul.
That doesn't know.
Is the prime bottles that sit in the corner that people knock over every other day. That's it.
So you're telling me because Roman Reigns had representation in the bloodline and Logan Paul has representation in prime, that makes it that's literally the same thing. Literally the same thing.
Tell me this. You finna sit up here and just cut off from 2012 to 2020 of Roman Reigns' career? You finna act like just none of that happened? I know a lot of us don't like it, but it happened. You know, I know a lot of people don't want to face bad stuff they had to see, but it happened, and that's how it made you who you is today. That's why I'm saying you make it seem like Roman debuted in 2020 and just never lost, and you know we was all upset about it. I mean, dang, we seen him week by week. He was working house shows to house shows, and it was. I'm telling you, he had a presence still. Logan Paul is just Logan Paul. I can see if he was him and he still had like a presence of a stable with him, where we could go, oh, this is from, you know, the prime owner, Logan Paul. You know, that's it. I be forgetting we got a champion. I never forgot Roman was champion when he wasn't there.
You didn't. You didn't.
You mean to tell me you woke up one day and said, who the Universal Champion? You telling me that?
No, I woke up and said, damn, I don't know when I'm going to see the Universal Champion. That's what I woke up and said. Because we never knew when. We always got vignettes and we got the bloodline. We never got Roman Reigns. That's not the same thing.
Yeah, I just can't see this the same way. Logan Paul, for one, just on YouTube, a YouTuber. Like, I know he an athlete, props to him, but he ain't been wrestling for 10 years. I wasn't going to a house show 10 years seeing Logan Paul wrestle. I was seeing Roman Reigns. And when I went to another one 4 years after that, who was I watching? Roman Reigns. Meaning that man been there for years. He was the. I'm a grown man right now. Roman been in WWE since I was in high school. Logan Paul just been there for 2 years. I mean, it's levels to it. I'm just saying. You can't come here in 2 years and be like, all right, cool, I won a championship. I'm finna go play Tetris. Forget y'all.
No, Logan Paul, when he's on Implausible, when he's doing podcasts, the title is with him. When he's doing these YouTube Mr. Beast clips, he has a Mr. Beast YouTube video, one with a bunch of, but he has the US title belt with him. You know, we're seeing the title is going on a Logan Paul tour when he's not on TV. You didn't see Roman at all. Yes, you got the Paul Heymans. Yes, you got, of course, your bloodline storylines. Roman Reigns wasn't there. And we talked about the Devin. I used to pull up the cage seats. I used to pull up the records of when Roman Reigns will wrestle. Roman Reigns will wrestle within months. Once a month. Once every 2 months. He'd be gone for 3 months. I understand what you're saying. You know, Roman Reigns put the work in. So I guess you believe that, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but I guess you believe that he is entitled to that. I
firmly believe what I said. You ain't putting no words in my mouth because the words came out, so you can't put back what already came out.
I didn't want to be like
Paul was a YouTuber, man. It's no disrespect to what he's done and how he got to where he at. I'm just saying, when I look at it, I can't defend it. I just can't. Now with Roman, I got leeway for it because of the tenure that he's been there and because of the story he had with him. What story has Logan Paul been telling when he been champion?
Whoa! Time out! I'm about to cook you. No,
but answer before you cook me with whatever bootleg grease you got. You tell me what story has Logan Paul been telling besides me just being Logan Paul and I own Prime. I got my logo on the ring. Hi. What other story has he been telling?
He brought in Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
And what did that do for anybody?
Nothing.
Did he put anybody over? Did he low blow somebody? Did he do anything?
So Roman Reigns was putting everybody over when he was wrestling. Well, he was making not showing up. Not showing up. Who was he making look strong?
Man, I mean, the thing is, y'all complain we always need help. Well, I guess that guy must be a very competitive competitor if he need help.
Who did Roman Reigns help?
Hold on, we've turned away from my agenda here.
No,
you telling me Roman Reigns had no type of story going along with him from 2020 to 2024. He lost his championship. I'm just saying, what enticing storytelling is Logan Paul telling you?
Devin, just because a storyline is building and you're not there for it, and the only time you're showing up for this storyline is during the pay-per-view, PLE, that's trash. That's not entertaining. I don't give you kudos for that. And I know I gotta ask a question for you.
What's gonna make me sleep good at night is knowing that belt coming off tonight. I know it's coming off. LA Knight finna take that belt. That's what's making me having peace right now, because I know I ain't got to deal with it no more. At least with Roman, you already knew he wasn't gonna lose, so that's the here nor there. So,
well, that's the question. That's the question I gotta ask you. I'm about to cook you. Here it goes. Look, you said it's because of Roman Reigns' tenure, right? Roman Reigns has been there long, so you respect it. So he deserves that time off, right? But you just said you didn't respect Brock Lesnar, who been there longer than Roman Reigns, who's put in more work than Roman Reigns.
My same issue.
What's the difference?
When Brock was done, I mean, if he wasn't there, what else was it there? It wasn't like Paul Heyman was coming out just Brock ain't here. You know, he didn't have no Usos with him or, you know, orders coming from. I'm saying presence in terms of anything. Logan Paul is just Logan Paul. Brock Lesnar was just Brock Lesnar. Like, it was nothing encasing them in terms of them moving pieces or anything. It was just them not being there.
None of them were there. What's the difference between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns? Because look at Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe went up against Brock Lesnar. They wrestled for what, 17 seconds? But throughout the whole last 4 weeks, great balls of fire. You know, before we got there, Samoa Joe was spitting promo after promo after promo, trying to build up this fight against Brock Lesnar, who wasn't there, who shows up, wrestles for 17 seconds and leave. What is the difference? Roman Reigns will wrestle for 20. That's cool. That's awesome. But then we won't see him again for a couple months. What is the literal difference between those three guys that I just mentioned and their title reigns?
But you make it seem like Roman just never showed up, did a promo, never opened up a SmackDown, never closed a SmackDown. When did Brock come out and do, like, keyword you said, Samoa Joe, not Brock Lesnar. Samoa Joe had to come out there and talk, and for a championship he wasn't gonna win. I mean, look, you know what? Like I said, I'm gonna be peaceful tonight because I know the belt coming off the boy. I already know, so I ain't gotta worry about it. I ain't gotta worry about a YouTubing part-timing wrestler walking around with a championship that I can't see when it could be help elevating people. Like I said, a Carmelo Hayes. You know, somebody else could be trying to do something like that so they can go further. Am I wrong?
Yes. You've been wrong for the last 10 minutes.
You know what?
You've been wrong for the last 10 minutes.
I can't believe.
Well, here,
ain't nobody gonna miss this Logan Paul United States Championship ring.
Well, Hill says I have to agree with Devin. Paul Heyman and them at least continued the stories. Corey still wrestled solo in them, and that's the problem here. That's cool. Same thing with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was gone. You had 4 guys spitting promos against Brock Lesnar. You know, and Brock Lesnar wasn't going to show up. Brock Lesnar wasn't there. He showed up, fought for 17, 20 seconds, and left. You know, and Roman Reigns, he showed up, wrestled for 20 minutes, talked about how he was getting paid more, wrestled very little, and left. And Justin actually gives us stats. In 2023, Roman had 4 defenses. In 2024, he had 1 before losing to Mania. Oh, that's a fighting champion. That is a fighting champion that we have here.
My thing is, it's still a presence. There's no presence when them other guys is just them. I ain't gonna say it no more. All I'm telling you, when Roman was champion, it was still, you felt like he still had some type of presence over the WWE.
You did! Only you!
What you mean me? You acting like it's just me that be saying, oh, I got my fingers in the air. You said it's just me going into them wrestling arenas. You make it seem like it's just me that's watching it on whatever, how many 2 million views SmackDown was getting. You think Logan Paul the reason they gonna get 2 million viewers?
There's no difference between any of their title reigns at all. There is no difference between the 3 guys that I just named. No difference. They didn't help nobody. They didn't. Oh, here goes Heel. Justin, do you not? And this is for Justin, of course. Justin, do you not think Roman not being there helped Jay and Solo's development? He also says, this is Justin. The only difference was Roman at least had a lot of in his first year of his reign. Then the number declined. Yeah, because he just stopped. He just realized, oh wait, I can get paid a whole lot of money and not show up.
He just realized he beat everybody. What was the point?
He also says
2 people.
Justin also says the bloodline suffered massively when Roman was gone. Heel. The storyline felt stagnant and waiting for Roman's next appearance, just like right now. Repetitive, and it feels very stagnant. Yes. I gotta agree with that.
I feel we ahead of the curve here because, like I said, looking back, ain't nobody gonna care about Logan Paul reign. Who did he beat in this thing? Who did he beat? I don't even know because it was only 2 matches. He wasn't that Money in the Bank.
He beat Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, triple threat match. And what other defense he had after that?
Yeah.
I said, what other defense did he have after that?
He also had I forgot which one. Huh. Hey, I'm on YouTube. I'm live streaming right now. Is it okay if I call you back in like a little bit? That's fine.
Man, I thought that was Logan Paul. He like, you defend me, Izzy.
All right, bye. I love you.
He said, if you want that shipment of prime, you defend me. No, I'm just kidding.
You want that shipment of prime? I'm sorry, that was I was like that was Logan Paul's people. They had to. He was talking to me about prime. Had to to get the deal sorted. I honestly agree with you though. I don't want Logan Paul to win. I want LA Knight to win. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, this whole fight. Yeah, I agree. He should win. He should lose.
Well, yeah, then we started off with, Logan Paul should have dropped that title. I hate part timers. And let me tell you something about part timers, brother.
I'm not gonna miss his reign. Like, there's nothing that I got from it. He ain't elevate nobody. Nothing.
Man, this man makes me so sick. We gotta move on before we. What up? Get y'all just. So what's good, man? What's good, brother? We definitely gotta hit you up really, really soon. I'll probably look at something next week. I definitely have to hit you up. Had a whole lot of fun on Thursday with the guys. So much fun. Yeah, we were actually doing this. Talking about Bailey and Nia Jax. BBL Bailey. Well, Devin, who do you got?
I got Bailey winning this because I mean,
you think Bailey think?
I would agree on that assessment.
You would agree on that assessment.
See how I said it respectfully? I ain't go hell yeah. I think I just we gotta have some class out here. We gotta be. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying my
no, it's too late. I just feel like that's what it was.
But
hey. Just also says say less, and then he also goes on to say, "Hey man, Bailey, organic cheeks." Hell yeah, 100%. I know that for a fact. Well, I don't know it for a fact. I don't know personally. I ain't trying to be like, "Oh Bailey," I know, like, that's not me. No. But honestly, yeah, definitely amazing lady. I'm sorry, Devin. Bailey.
Well, what I do know for a fact, no, I'm just kidding. It hasn't happened yet. I with knowing of Tiffany Stratton having the Money in the Bank and her association with Nia Jax, I just can't see her. I feel like I can see more of her cashing in on Bailey versus her cashing in on Nia Jax. I'm not saying that it'll happen tonight, but in terms of that possibility, that helps me way more into Bailey retaining. Although I'm saying Bailey gonna retain just to lose it, but to further a story, that's where I would go with Bailey retaining, and whatever happens after that, I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly, I think this was honestly brilliant. I'm trying to find a better picture of this Tiffany Stratton Money in the Bank.
I thought it was something else.
I honestly thought this was actually pretty dope. No, I'm not gonna show you guys the actual video of Nia Jax handing it over to her. I want to see actual cheer-fire. Here it goes. Okay, perfect. I got one. All right, so this is Nia Jax. Jesus Christ, this is Tiffany Stratton with the Money in the Bank briefcase, and of course, respectfully, respectfully. This I'm not being a weirdo. I'm just gonna zoom in on the briefcase here.
It look cool though.
Yeah. So what we're seeing here is a purse, kinda. So it has a nice little strap on it. Man, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's all pink. It looks good. Got Tiffany. Look at that. That says Tiffany. No, that says Tiffy time right here.
Tiffy time.
Right in the middle. That looks good, man. That looks good. You got to give it to her. So, and look at her, man. She built like have you seen her bodybuilding videos? Not bodybuilding, but it's like, what do they call those? It's like those body. It's like those body shows where they, damn. You know exactly what I'm talking about. When they get up on stage and they're in the bikinis and they get the showing their body. I forgot what they're called. They're not powerlifters. They're not weightlifters. I forgot what they're called. Damn. You know what? You don't gotta help me. That's fine. Yeah, you don't need to help me.
I just want. I was going to, but I thought maybe you had it.
No, I lost it. I lost it completely.
Kick out that too, man.
No, it's too late. No, I'm Damian Priest, man. Get Yo says them Whole Foods quality. Them Whole Foods quality. I'm telling you. And
man, say you know for a fact.
It just I did some research. And Justin says he feels so bad for Bailey because her reign has been very underwhelming ever after Mania. After Mania, I feel Nia is going to win here, and Tiffany's going to cash in after. Oh man, that's gonna suck. I honestly feel like Tiffany is going to cash in on Bailey. I think Nia Jax is gonna beat the brakes off of her. But even then, I can also see Nia Jax turning on Tiffany Stratton, trying to cash in as well. Because I don't think Nia Jax is ready to be that, take on that bodyguard role again. Screw that, you know what I'm saying? So, I think I got Tiffany Stratton. I'm not Tiffany Stratton, wow. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton for this one. Yeah, I got Tiffany Stratton for this one.
But she not in this match originally, though. See, then you go twisting the rules to your favor, but I'll let
you literally did that on Money in the Bank. I got Drew McIntyre for the win.
Oh, but I said Seth Rollins was gonna win.
Oh, the goalpost. But the goalpost.
Wait a minute. Who was in the match at Money in the Bank between Seth Rollins and Damian Priest? Was that not?
And you said Drew McIntyre was gonna win. We have the footage.
But I said Drew McIntyre would win Money in the Bank. But I said Seth Rollins would win the match. Therefore, Drew McIntyre would attempt to cash in. But my original pick for the original competitors in the match was Seth Rollins. The same here. Bailey and Nia Jax are in the match, meaning I'm picking Bailey. Tiffany Stratton is not any. Do you see Tiffany Stratton anywhere on that match card for what we are guaranteed to see? That's not a guarantee yet.
Hold on here.
I mean, I would let you get that, but it's just like if it happens, I just feel like somehow you weasel to wait to bend the goalpost for yourself.
You weasel your way to bend the goalpost.
You can pull up the footage. I know what I said. Why would I be lying on myself?
Money in the Bank. Was this July? Was this July 21st? Would this be that one? This would be a little bit later.
See, he could look into the synopsis.
If Cornette was just talking about the Undertaker and early on, he loved it. Yeah. Let me see.
See, man, he doing all this work, and he ain't gonna find no evidence on me. I'm gonna beat that thing, man. Beating this investigation he got on me.
No, you're not beating zero investigation. We doing this real quick. I promise you.
I promise you. See, man, he thinking CM Punk. He trying to expose me or something. It's just it's a dirty
definitely
place.
Trying to expose me.
But it's not. You know, I kind of built that day.
You know what? Screw it, man. Screw it.
You know what? But I'll try to. One of us will find the clip, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this investigation, man.
Great USDA asshole, man. And he says
it goes with the A at the end.
I'm telling you, man. He says Tiff got the money purse. I'm telling you, Tiffany Stratton look good with it too. Tiffany Stratton looks amazing. Yeah, man. You gotta shout out to NXT for putting in all the work on these wrestlers. Do got Logan Paul here for the win. I mean, LA Knight for the win. I got Bailey for the win as well. But Tiffany Stratton is gonna come through and win. Says I can't loop-de-loop. Did you already say who you got winning?
Yeah, Bailey.
Now, Sami Zayn versus Britt Baker. I'm just gonna keep this quick. Sami Zayn needs to just get murdered in this match. Britt Baker, spear this man out of his shoes. Make this about a 15-second match, and let's get this man out the way. I got Britt Baker for the win.
I definitely agree with what you said because I believe second time gonna be the charm. He not gonna make the same mistake twice. So Britt Baker will defeat Sami Zayn.
Will defeat Sami Zayn. just so proper with it. It will defeat Sami Zayn.
See what I'm saying? People fight for anything, man.
We got Damian Priest and Gunther going on taking on each other for the World Heavyweight Championship match. And honestly, man, it's going to be a tough one. A lot of people are really anticipating this one because they don't know what we're expecting out of Damian Priest. Dev, your thoughts?
It's tough because I ain't going to be that person that's going to space this all the way out. I'm going to try to fight through my thoughts. I am going to throw my hands in the air and say that I'm going with Damian Priest. Because look, I know it's Gunther and I know he won King of the Ring. I know he the ring general, man. I know he that dude. But he called this man a bum. And he called everybody else a bum. And we supposed to sit up here and make him be right. I ain't no bum. And when they gonna justify me being a bum. But all that being said, though, I want Damian Priest to win because I just feel this will really help solidify this World Heavyweight Championship reign. I feel like if he lost, I just wouldn't look back upon from WrestleMania 40 to SummerSlam and have a. I would respect the reign, but it's just like I feel like it'll have been a little lackluster. I feel like it would have missing something. I'll be looking back upon if he loses at SummerSlam today. So I got Damian Priest. I think Gunther would be okay losing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Gunther is okay losing. Hell, he just lost to Sami Zayn. He'll be fine. It's just a matter of Damian Priest. He needs this. You need this. You talk about wanting to take this reign as serious can be. This is the only way we can. Have a serious match with Gunther and come out on top. Like that is the only way I could see Damian Priest's title reign holding some sort of importance. In this situation. Justin also says Braun has to win here, or else you risk cooling him off, which is 100% fact. And also, Getcho says this might match of the night. This might match of the night. Honestly, Damian Priest and Gunther, I think is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And actually, Justin just slides in right here. They've done a great job making Priest feel like he can retain, but I don't see them ending Gunther's historic Intercontinental title reign, giving him King of the Ring just to have him lose. And yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. When was the last time we seen this amazing promos work from Gunther? Everybody here is a bum, man. You guys are losers, man. Trailer Park, get him out of here. Get him out of my face, man. Like,
I think he's better just like cutting the promos to the person. I don't know. Yeah. He got a different like vitriol when he's like, you. Talking about you, it's different when he talking about everybody else. It don't really come across the same way.
Exactly.
I come across like a real bully. So he's talking to Chad Gable.
And Gunther's young. Younger than Damian Priest at least. I didn't know Damian Priest was 40. I thought he was 35. Damian Priest touching 40. Hell, Finn Balor touching 42. Like these guys are not 42, but he's touching 40. Comma 2. So it's good. It's just one of those things. Well, Finn Balor is 40, isn't it? I think Finn Balor is 40. I lied. I think Finn Balor might just be 40 because his birthday was just the other day, actually. Finn Balor, he is right now. Finn Balor, I keep typing up people, but I don't put the age at the end. 43, yeah, buddy old. So Damian Priest.
He was 42.
Yeah, he was 42. It was a matter of me just not having the confidence. But yeah, honestly, Damian Priest needs this. Damian Priest for the win. Like I feel like this should go that way. At least I believe it should go that way if I was the booker. Oh yeah, of course. This has absolutely taken on a mind of its own. With the storyline, of course, Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Devin, why is Liv Morgan gonna win this match?
See, there you go, man. But you're right. Liv Morgan gonna win this match, and man, by golly gee Wally, I ain't gonna do all that Roman Reigns 2015 stuff. But I feel really good today, man, to be able to stand in front of your face and look you dead in your eye and say Liv Morgan gonna beat Rhea Ripley, and there's nothing you can tell me because this ain't 2022 when you was all she gonna get folded like a pretzel and Edge gonna be sitting there laughing at her. See, I told you just wait, man. I told you retribution was gonna come. I didn't know it was gonna take 2 years, but it's here. So yeah, Liv gonna retain and Dominic gonna be playing Rhea this whole time because he been playing in her face the whole time on TV anyway. He might as well go and keep playing. Who needs the PS5 when you are Dominic Mysterio? You're still playing. So that's what I see.
It sucks, man, but yeah, you're right. Liv Morgan's gonna win, and there's not a damn thing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. Even though I can go in there, I can possibly hurry up and try to run in, the ring, possibly try to push Dominic Mysterio, try to put the ref in the chokehold or guillotine, I can do something. But unfortunately, since I'm not in Cleveland yet, I can't do anything. So
he's gonna be running trying to get out there, man. See.
That Forrest Gump spin around. That Forrest Gump turn around. Yeah, no, I just can't. Honestly, Liv Morgan, I feel like she's in the same situation as Damian Priest. In terms of, I feel like we can take her very seriously. We will take her very seriously if she could get a dub here against him. Honestly, I don't care how it is. I don't care if Dominic Mysterio two times, just double crosses Rhea Ripley. Or if it's on accident, if it was an accidental situation and Liv Morgan comes out on top. At the end of the day, there's a distraction here. If there wasn't a distraction, I would have no commercial breaks, for Rhea Ripley, never, ever. But since there's some meat on this bone, it has to get ate. So that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna get ate.
I know you gonna say it like that. If I see some meat on the bone, just know they gonna get ate.
It gonna get ate. It gonna get ate. But we also have, of course, the main event. And that's what you was confusing me with earlier, Devin. Because when we were talking about Logan Paul and LA Knight, this man ain't even wiped his nose. He just grabbed this.
No, it was supposed to be like it was supposed to be imitating you, but it didn't work because that's what I did. Like, you the ones out here. If I see some meat on the bone, I'm gonna eat them. I leave no meat on the bone. But the meat of the main event. I'm sorry.
The meat of the who? The meat of the what? No, but. No, you're right. The meat of the main event. The meat of the main event. Because we do have, of course, Solo Sikoa taking on Cody Rhodes, of course, for the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And Devin, just looking at how this is played out for Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa alike. Honestly, when you earlier were mentioning the Logan Paul LA Knight match, man, we were just going on our little tangent. When you were saying it don't matter because that boy gonna lose his title tonight, we gonna get a new champion anyway. New champion. I thought you were talking about Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa. I thought you were talking about Solo Sikoa being a new champion. Is that true? Was my observations wrong?
You mean to tell me they've been building up Solo Sikoa to be the tribal chief? No, I'm just kidding. No, man. I'm sorry, and it's no disrespect to Solo Sikoa, but it's not the time, man. And it's because it's Cody Rhodes. If it was anybody else, I mean, I'd probably throw it in there and just say, why not? Let's see if the water hot or not. But given
if the water's hot.
The state of it, no, I don't see Cody Rhodes losing at SummerSlam. We're not finna go through what we went through, but moving Dwayne out the way at WrestleMania 40 to have Cody finish his story just for it to end at SummerSlam, nah. So he gonna hit Solo with a crossroads from like a building or something, and that's it. I just had to up to Andy.
Do we see Roman Reigns or Paul Heyman?
I want to say so. Because it's SummerSlam, and SummerSlam is the place for that. Like when Brock Lesnar popped out in 2021, that was SummerSlam-esque. So I can't see the possibility of that not happening. Because it'll be like, dang, Solo, you sat up here and beat up my wise man for nothing. You still lost. So you're not better than me. I lost too.
You're not better than me. That's exactly what they're gonna do. That's exactly what they can
shake his head like.
That's all they can really say to each other. Also, you couldn't be Cody, brother. You couldn't be Cody. You needed me to be Cody.
You needed me.
You knew that, but I got Cody Rhodes here for the win. I don't see Solo Sikoa winning this at all. I do see Roman Reigns coming back because you're starting to hear Roman Reigns' name so much, at some point in time. And I see people saying, well, you're going to rush him. You're rushing Roman Reigns. Devin, when was WrestleMania? What month was WrestleMania? April, May, June, July. It's been 3 months. You mean to tell me this man can't show his face? We're not asking him to wrestle. Hell, he struggles to do that on a regular basis. So it's I'm not asking.
Now we gonna have even less reason to show up.
Exactly. Now we don't see him at all. It's not. Just imagine if he had the title. It would have been the same situation. But yeah, but as long as bloodline there,
we would have had Jacob Fatu popping in. That would have been a new dynamic. But that's not how that went. So we in the current timeline here.
See, I don't know how
the Flash didn't screw this one up.
I don't know how Devin's mindset is, man. Devin's just like, bro, you don't got to show up. You just need a replacement. That's all you need. As long as you got somebody there that's going to make sure that your presence stuff, it don't matter. Hey, I'm not in math class, but Isaiah's going to help me with my presence.
It's not about me being mad. I'm just ahead of the curve. I mean, I'm just around the corner already. I'm seeing what you ain't seeing. You walking down the hallway.
Your curb got spikes on it. It ruins every tire that bumps into your curb. Your curb is destroyed.
Well, with that twist on it, I ain't got much to say to that one. That was pretty good.
Cody Rhodes for the win. Justin says Liv has to win this match, or Liv has to win this match, or else you're telling us the story is over. Yeah, that's honestly true.
And that's what I want to see.
We gotta have Liv Morgan win. Fortune.
Have her lose and go to NXT. Start over. Change your name. Quit. Give up.
If she could turn around and do a little bit more of what she was doing a couple weeks ago, okay, then I ain't gonna trip. I actually sent a letter out to Shawn Michaels, just speaking highly of a certain wrestler and requesting that the belt gets put on her immediately, not only for her amazing wrestling ability, but for her sweet dance moves and eccentric fighting ability and fighting style. You know what I'm saying, Devin?
Yes, sir. I do.
She lost just recently, but it
don't matter. It don't matter because second time or third time gonna be the charm, and that's gonna be the one. Just like never mind. The Undertaker lost twice.
Is Sol Ruka like a secret NXT MVP? Like, is she like a?
Yeah, I can see her at this pace. I can see her being the next NXT North American Women's Champion. I hope I said it. You get what I was saying.
I just don't want her to turn it to Matt Riddle. I just don't want her to turn it to Matt, because the last time we seen something like this, which I don't think, but I think she's like really Matt Riddle was dealing with his own problems.
Yeah, I see what you were saying, but I don't see it. I don't see that for her. I mean, I'm not saying I'm saying I don't see us having that perception of her in the years to come. I don't think she's gonna get in her way.
Well, yeah, I agree. I seen her dance. I seen her dancing with Sol Ruka. I see Sol Ruka dancing with Sol Ruka. I seen her dancing with Lola Vice.
Yeah, double man. He was like,
yeah, I was confused. It was like I was trying to figure out how I could see my heart just beating up my chest, like cartoon style. I was trying to figure out what was going on. I was scared for myself. But yeah, Devin. We're coming up on an hour 27 minutes, and usually, as of now, we've been trying to keep our podcast within about an hour 30 mark. Especially now that we're on Spotify, you can catch our episode with Edgar Avila on there as well. Be on the lookout for this one coming up pretty soon. But Devin, is there anything you want to say before, of course, we close this show out?
Well, matter of fact, there is. It's your boy Devin Lee Crimes Jr. and today is SummerSlam, and you know what that means. It means that I'm gonna somehow find a way to take a dub because I don't even know. Did we disagree on anything?
90% of the thing. 90%.
But yeah, somehow I'm gonna find a way because that's what I do. I'm like Mark Henry, man. And shout out to Mark Henry's son. I heard he signed to WWE. I forgot his first name, so I probably shouldn't have brought it up if I didn't have all my facts. But the only fact I do know is that I will be a winner of this prediction because it's been a long time coming. All right, and I'm ready. I did my homework, which really wasn't much because I already got it in the bag. So I'm gonna hand it back over to the number one hater in the nation, and as you know now, a menace to society himself, as he is known to be out in the public disturbing the peace, calling women and telling them to mind their business, like DMX once said. Isaiah Jackson Jr.
Man, I just seen the outfit. I just seen the fit that Maxine Dupree is gonna be showing up in on the Cleveland. My
Maxine
Oh my. Yeah, no, this is it's just not real, man. It's not real.
See, that's why you don't be liking her, because you don't want to do that announcement. You don't want to go Chelsea Green. You think you like hire or something that, and like that's on you. You the one that's missing out.
I'd rather hear Piper Niven instead of Chelsea Green. I'd rather hear Piper Niven go out there and wrestle instead. And Chelsea Green can sit there on the sidelines. That's what I'd much rather see. But instead, it's got to be vice versa, which I just don't understand. It's fine though. You can have fun with your little Chelsea Greens and watch real talent on the sidelines sit there and wither away.
Ain't nobody say that it wasn't enough for everybody to have fun. You trying to kick somebody else out. We trying to bring everybody in.
No.
We trying to make sure everybody get fed, and here you is trying to hold back a plate.
We making sure everybody get no. Only certain people can eat. If you want to eat good, go to AEW. where you can eat good and not work. You know, and you can just not work at all because that money's guaranteed. So that's fine. I really don't. That's why it's hard for me to feel bad for the AEW people. Tony, you overwork us, brother. Shut up.
I'm the one that hate him though. He don't feel no type of sympathy for him. He don't care. No heart.
They work OD on a Wednesday. Like they get all their stuff done on a nice Wednesday. Sometimes they'll have a whole lot to do on the weekends. But come on now, like you work on a Wednesday and then you fly back home and do whatever you want. And Tony probably sends you an $100,000 check depending on how much you get paid. Especially if you say
Fight Forever.
He gives you a copy of Fight Forever. Exactly.
That made me quit if he did that. I'd be like,
get your says good show, guys. And Justin says much love, guys. Awesome show as always. Justin, appreciate you. We'll definitely also be in touch with Justin as well. We might be seeing Justin next week pretty soon. I haven't talked to him about it, but it's just like I'm gonna definitely be having a whole lot of DMs. I'm definitely gonna be sliding in some DMs in a little bit. So a lot of guys, check your DMs if you're here because you can definitely be a part of the show as you are already. So we definitely want to let you have your voices be heard. We want to have some fun talking wrestling with you guys. So I'm gonna slide on Twitch real fast after I come back from the store. But I'm gonna hop on Twitch as soon as I get back. So there's gonna be some college football being played. And thank you guys. Devin, any plans for today?
I got a few trips to make. I look like I'm a chauffeur today, but I will make time for SummerSlam.
You will make time for SummerSlam.
Because if not, somebody gonna have to be putting the guillotine, and I ain't letting that thing go.
Man, I kind of want. If I'm gonna be putting any submission, it's gonna be that Rhea Ripley submission, that leg submission that she did to Dominic Mysterio before Dominic Mysterio fell in love with her, and she like choked him out with his legs, and he was just like,
I can see this man now. My leg, Charlie Horse. Hold on. He put his own self in a submission. This man to make himself tap out, man. I seen it. This man, the only person to beat himself in a submission match.
To beat himself in a submission match? See, I thought you were just gonna be like, see, and I would have said the same thing about you, but I would have just ended it with this man beat himself. So stop right there.
You know what? This man has been on 120 since this got in here. I told y'all from the beginning, I'm a slow cooker. This man is just a strike of lightning. You know, you want your food. He not even an air fryer. You make an air fryer look slow, man.
You know what? I appreciate that.
Put me on in the morning, and when you get home from school, the food gonna be ready.
That's
from experience.
The Beans take about what? Beans take about like what? 19 hours to make or something.
Well, that's because y'all had a low outage in your
Dang! Well, for broke people, it takes a long time to make beans.
Yeah, you had on low. You know,
I'm gonna go to Chipotle. They got good beans, honestly. They got good beans.
You ain't gonna get Wingstop? They sponsoring SummerSlam.
Bro, Wingstop. I like the chicken, man. I like their chicken tenders, honestly. I do like that. But they not B-dubs though. I like B-dubs. B-dubs is go-to. But we gotta jump up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this man, I'm hungry. I gotta go.
He said, Justin also said, throw up the Redeemer signal and I'm there. Temple slides through. He said, summer scam. Enjoy summer scam. Hey, man, I gotta enjoy it. Man. We gotta enjoy it, man. And honestly, it is, yeah, I'm gonna like it, though.
I remember when they had that Grand Slam for AEW and it was like AEW Grand Scam.
Grand Scam. See, that I can see. Well, look, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, tune in to Snug Wrestling. Snug will be on there tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Huge shout out to Edgar Avila. We'll see you guys.